The future of the Avatar franchise just got a brand new update, and depending on who you are, this might be a big deal. I say that because it's an update that revolves around both sides of the franchise with regards to the two different versions that we have gotten between the new Netflix live-action adaptation, as well as the stuff coming from Avatar Studios and the original creators themselves who are focusing on the animated stuff. The news today, as usual, comes from my good friend Caleb Williams at Night Edge Media, who reports on all things Avatar related, no matter which version it is. He comes to us with an article that he posted just the other day regarding the future of the Avatar franchise, along with some other interesting information. Caleb starts off with an update on the release date for Netflix Season 2. Recently, a report had come out from Netflix Avatar The Last Airbender star Miya Cech, who I might add will be playing Toph. She revealed that she believes the second season of their show will debut sometime in early 2026. Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm not exactly sure. I feel like they are trying to keep our expectations realistic, so I think that we were looking at early 2026 for Season 2, but let's just hope it gets done a little quicker than that. In my personal opinion, I don't think this update comes as any surprise given that Season 1 also came out in the early part of the year back in 2024, so it will be a full 2 years later. Netflix already greenlit both Seasons 2 and 3, and Season 3 is projected to start filming sometime this summer, and I think with that amount of time to film, we should expect Season 3 to come out maybe early 2027. Another piece of information that I actually did not know about, and I'm sure a lot of you probably did not know about, comes from Season 1 of the Netflix adaptation that Caleb outlines in the article, which is very eye-opening for what we could end up getting in Season 2. We at Night Edge Media learned there were massive issues in post-production on Season 1. The studio had to add 6 months of post-production due to editing the volume. Many rumors were flying that Season 1 was supposed to come out in summer 2023, which was accurate then, but was pushed back due to this post-production delay to February 2024. Luckily, Rideback has dropped using the volume for Season 2 and Season 3 moving forward. Now, all of this stuff regarding the volume has been reported already, and I've made videos discussing it. But the actual information regarding Season 1's delays was something I was actually unaware of at the time. Now that we know that this was the issue that caused a lot of it, I think it is going to make a lot of people happy to know that they have course corrected and are fixing the mistakes. At this rate, I think we are starting to see people come back around to wanting to see much more real-looking stuff on the production side of all these different movies and television shows that we get. I'm not saying the volume hasn't made many scenes look real that it's been used in many different television shows and movies. The issue stems from how much it's being used. Overly utilizing the volume for more big-scale sequences and scenes is where the problems lie with its usage, because it makes everything feel and look smaller, and we saw a bit of that in Avatar Season 1, along with the fact that you could also just tell that a lot of it looked very green screen and fake. Season 2 and Season 3 actually going to shoot on location is gonna make people feel a lot more confident in just how good it could look visually, and also cuts down on production time and costs. Now let's get to the moment you've all been waiting for as we get to the juicy part of the video. Caleb Williams also reported that apparently both Netflix and Avatar Studios are working together to correlate their release schedule for all future projects. We at Night Edge Media have also exclusively learned that Netflix and Avatar Studios / Paramount Pictures are working together to coordinate a release schedule that benefits their respective Avatar The Last Airbender projects. Avatar Studios has 2 upcoming animated projects in the pipeline, including The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender movie, and Avatar 7 Havens, the animated series, to be released in 2026. The Legend of Aang movie is set to be released on January 30th of that year. We may get each project once a quarter in 2026, with the Avatar Aang movie in Q1, the Netflix show in Q2, and then Avatar 7 Havens series towards the end of the year in Q3/Q4. As we were told, it gives each project several months of breathing room between releases and prevents them from overlapping. We also discovered the Avatar Studios leaked slate several months ago, which lists the Netflix series first, then the Avatar Aang movie, and finally Avatar 7 Havens. It is also possible that this is the release schedule slate both studios may be using, with the Netflix series first and then Season 3 being released sometime in early 2027. It would make more sense for Paramount to delay the animated film until quarter 2 to have a better box office return than just dumping it in January, but that is just speculation. Okay then, so that is a lot to take in, so let's break it all down, starting with just the general idea of both studios working together. I think this is absolutely genius, and it is something that I think should have been done anyways. I don't see there being any conflict of interest with both studios working together to formulate when their stuff will come out, as they are already promoting the same projects by franchise name. As it is, Netflix doesn't have any major long-term issues if they were to help out Avatar Studios, considering there is no plan, I would think, to do anything more Avatar related after Season 3 is done with their own adaptation. Aside from this, you also have James Cameron's next Avatar movie, Fire and Ash, coming out this year in December, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be all that much of an issue, at least as far as we can tell right now. That is going to make a lot of money, and I would suggest that it will probably cross over with the eventual release of Netflix Season 2, given how long that film will be in theaters worldwide. I would personally suggest that a late January or early to mid-February release for Netflix Season 2 is the right move. 2026 is going to be an absolutely stacked year for Avatar-related projects, and I think the other thing about this news that gets me as a fan really excited is that in a way, it is giving me confidence and an optimistic point of view for what we could expect to see. I think for a lot of fans, this could sway their optimism as well as their expectations and confidence. I don't think that there is anything better that you can do than that. By having this information get out to the public, it is going to let people know that they are working to plan things out, which in today's day and age, you've got to plan stuff out, or else it's just going to make it look like you are winging it, rushing it all to meet a quota, and not taking your time and putting the right amount of energy and passion into the projects themselves. I know there are probably a lot of people out there who are worried that this might be too much to have in just 1 year, but at the end of the day, if all these projects can range from being good to great, I think that we are going to be having a great time next year. It's been far too long since we've gotten just any regular animated Avatar stuff, and so I think that this is what people are looking forward to the most, even though me and a lot of other fans are still very hesitant on what Avatar Studios and Paramount are offering us, given I haven't been very optimistic about their marketing with the new stuff that they are working on. We will just have to wait in time to see how this all turns out, but I wanted to bring you all this update today to set your expectations and adjust them in case you were down about the future. And with that being said, I'm going to end the video there. Please go give Caleb Williams a follow on Twitter and also go check out his website. This dude is the guy that you need to be following for all Avatar news, and he reports it all very well. I will be sure to link the new article in the description for you all to go and read. What do you all think about this news? Let me know down below in the comments. If you did enjoy the video and you want to see more, be sure to drop it a like, and if you are new to this channel, subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Thank you all for stopping by Uncle Iroh's Tea Shop. I hope everyone here has a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you all soon for more Avatar.